everyone! In this video, we're creating a new flag for Brunei. This is the current flag of Brunei. We recommend you check out our Brunei flag review video. We won't give away the score it received, but we can tell you that it scored poorly. So what are the issues with the flag? By far the biggest problem with the flag is the fact it's charged with the national emblem of Brunei. The emblem is highly detailed and is therefore very difficult to reproduce accurately. The emblem contains writing, and writing is not recommended for flag use because flags are meant to be a graphic representation of a country or other entity. Another issue with the flag is symbolism, which we'll discuss later. The flag has 4 colors, which is one more than the recommended maximum of 3. Finally, the flag also has a couple of color contrast issues. The white stripe has poor contrast with the yellow field, while the red of the emblem has poor contrast with the black stripe. With all these issues in mind, we're now going to create our design. Rather than create a brand new flag from scratch, we're going to use the current flag as the base for our design. Given the fact the emblem is the biggest issue, we're going to remove it and see what we're left with. So now we have a far simpler flag with the emblem removed. As a matter of fact, this used to be the flag of Brunei. The emblem on the current flag was a later addition. So could we just leave the flag the way it is now and simply state that Brunei should revert back to the old flag? We could, but that would be too easy and we want to challenge ourselves. Besides, we still have the contrast issue between the white and yellow. We're now going to solve the contrast issue between the yellow and white. We're going to split the black stripe in two and raise the upper portion to the top of the white stripe. And while doing this, the white stripe is extended at the bottom to replace the upper half of the black stripe we just moved. So now we have a white stripe that's bordered by 2 black stripes. This solves the contrast issue because now the light yellow and white colors are separated by the black stripes. So is this our final design? The flag as it stands now is simple. We've solved the color contrast issue, and this flag now only has 3 colors, which means it now meets the recommended maximum of 3. This is also a distinct design among sovereign flags. After some consideration, we've decided to add an element to the flag. For this element, we're going to return to the national emblem. We're going to take one element of this emblem and apply it to the flag. We've decided to pick the crescent. Because writing shouldn't be used on flags, we're going to remove it from the crescent. So what we're left with is a simple red crescent. Here once more is our current design. We're now going to add the crescent to our flag at the center within the white stripe and change the angle so that it lines up with the diagonal black and white stripes. And this is our completed design. So what was our thinking behind the crescent? Adding the red crescent was a tough choice because it makes the flag a little more complicated, and the flag now has 4 colors, which is one more than the recommended maximum number of 3. However, we decided to include it for 3 reasons. 1, it makes the flag even more distinctive. 2, it adds more symbolism. And 3, it creates a nice link between the current flag and our design. So what about symbolism? On the current flag, the yellow represents the Sultan of Brunei. The white stripe represents the first minister of the country. The black stripe represents the second minister. The emblem contains a lot of symbolism as well as having writing. Our Brunei flag review video explains all this symbolism, which you can check out. For this video, we'll just talk about the crescent as it's the only part of the emblem we're using. The crescent represents Islam. The majority of the Brunei population is Muslim, and that's why we've chosen to add it to the flag, though we do recognize that adding religious symbolism can be somewhat controversial. For our flag, we're keeping the symbolism of the yellow to represent the Sultan of Brunei. As we've changed the design of the black and white stripes, we're also going to alter the symbolism. The upper black stripe now represents the first minister, and the lower black stripe represents the second minister. The white stripe on our flag represents the harmony and effort between the government and the people. To sum up, while still bearing a large resemblance, our design is much simpler than the current flag of Brunei. We've solved the contrast issues, and we've removed a lot of unnecessary symbolism and added a little of our own. If we were to review the flag using the 5 basic principles of flag design, our design would score very highly. The flag would lose a small amount of marks for simplicity, symbolism, and color, and get top marks for the remaining principles. Overall, the flag will get a score of 9.1 out of 10. So what do you guys think? Should we have added the crescent? Do you like the overall look of our design? Let us know your thoughts and remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.